Welcome to BMX Race Hub, the last two rounds of the National Series here at Manchester Indoor. Racing has just started, so let's go and take a look at all the action. So here we are, it's the indoor facility, the only one in the country, 8-metre hill you can see behind us. You'll have seen on the track guide there's the 5-metre hill for the challenge racing, and then the 8-metre hill for the junior men, women and elite championship racing. So a lot going on this track. It's a completely different environment with a roof obviously and no weather. We've all been looking forward to no weather since Cyclo Park actually when it was raised.
There's no wind, there's no weather, it's just normal.
And we've got 900 riders here. There's quite a lot of titles still to be decided, a few that have been settled, so maybe a few of those riders aren't here. But as I say, really, it's a really harsh environment. The track is super hard in terms of the surface and quite challenging as well, a couple of really big sorter jumps. So yeah, let's get into more detail looking at the race action. Right, here with world number 6, Ross Cullen. Quite a good lap up there in Glasgow, a few laps actually in Glasgow. And then again, we've just seen the first couple of laps today as well. And the first one, I must say, was a bit of a demonstration act, and it was like BMX is the winner. So how do you feel after that first couple of laps?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we got a lot of laps today here, so don't take any notes out of my book, kids, but we're just having a bit of fun in the motos. We've got a C1 race late this evening, so yeah, me and Kai had a bit of laugh, like you said. It was like, who could do the most manuals on the last two straights? But no, always good racing on a training ground. It's good fun and it's awfully hot in here. So if no one PBs today, we got some serious chats next week.
Obviously the serious side of racing, you've had a really good year, and it's been maybe a few years in the making with the pathway and the development process. So yeah, just tell us a bit about what led to the world final this year.
Yeah, so it's been a long time coming. Since I think the moment for me that I knew I wanted to be in elite race was 2012 Birmingham Worlds, my second world champs, home soil, and I actually won that as my second world champs, and I won it. And I remember sitting there that night as an 11-year-old boy thinking, this is what I want to do. So if I'm going to be honest, mate, it's been a goal since then, and probably was capable to do it last year, but struggled, didn't put it together. And even better to do it on home soil this year when I had my girlfriend, family, friends, everyone there watching. It was unreal. So yeah, looking to keep it up into France and Argentina, hopefully.
And obviously, out of racing, you're doing your own video content and other creative content as well. So I know that's sort of complementary to what you're doing. The main focus is here, but it looks really good content. Good fun?
Yeah, of course. And you've always got to have a focus elsewhere. It's like any kids that are watching, any parents. That's why you've got to have school. School's great for that. You constantly want to be learning and doing different stuff, because at the end of the day, you can be a superstar all you want as a BMX elite rider, but as soon as you hit people going to early 30s now, you're done for. And let's be honest, in a sport like this, you're not earning footballers' wages, you're going to have to do something else more time. So yeah, it's good to have a little switch off on the weekends.
Well, hitting 30, I think that's probably my excuse. It was a while ago though. And then obviously the development pathway, we mentioned that just now, but from club coaching, development centres, the Regional School of Racing, National School of Racing, Junior Academy now, Senior Academy, and then obviously what you're doing. So it's a long pathway, lots of support. What would be, your sort of three top tips for younger racers looking to, follow your path?
Yeah, so I think the main one that I always say is don't compare yourself. Don't spend too much time comparing what somebody else your age. If somebody else your age is on the RSR, that's fine. When you're young, people grow, people develop faster than others. So I wasn't the fastest. I used to get smoked until 1 year I grew a bit, and then I was a leader. So don't compare yourself. I'd say work hard, even though it's going to be rainy and windy, you still want to be going out doing your sprints. And last but not least, the most important thing for kids in the UK nowadays is skills. Work on your cornering, your manualing, go out and ride your mountain bike. Let's be honest, you don't need to be doing a full-time BMX's training plan. If you're under the age of 16, as long as you're having fun on your bike 3 times a week and getting some sort of work in, you're ticking all the boxes for me.
Nice one. Last question. Ice bath or a dip in the sea?
Oh, I'd say dip in the sea because it's more refreshing, but we don't have a sea in Preston, so ice bath.
Yeah, fair enough.
Here we go with the junior men final heading down the hill. Who's going to be the first in the first turn? Ben Cornish looking good. Taylor Hunt on the inside. Oh, Hunt getting the whole shot. Cornish getting pushed up high. Harry Tanner's in there as well. That looks like the 300 in there in 4. Oh, Cornish exits the wrong side. He's lapping. Oh, Taylor Hunt goes down. Leaves the door wide open for Harry Tanner. Tanner in and out of the final turn. Being pushed all the way to the line by Charlie Roy. It's going to go Tanner, Roy, Harrison Bell. Force it. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4. And your 2 favourites both crashing out.
Okay, here with Harry Tanner, the winner of Junior Men Round 7 today. The first time on the 8 metre for the Junior Men Racing. So Harry, taking the win. I know there was quite a lot going on in that race. We stood right where you came down. How did it feel?
Great. I mean, I got a bit lucky in the second corner, but going over the line, shouting, just feeling so happy because it's the best I've done all year. No.
It was really, really impressive. The speed into that first corner, putting pressure obviously on Taylor, who had a washout in the second corner. But that's what the name of the game is, isn't it? At this level.
Yeah, just going under in the first corner as well, and getting a bad gate, but I got under, made it work, and then obviously took the win at the end.
So I know you guys have been working really hard. You spent a lot of time training here with in the academy process and that. You know what's next? I suppose what's next? A long winter of hard work, I guess.
Gym, sprints. Next week is the academy selection, so hoping to do well on that, which is probably just as important as the national. So it'll make way for next year.
For sure, and of course there's tomorrow to come. So good luck.
Thank you.
Moto 4 for the championship women. It's all about how the points stack up, and I've got no idea how they sit right now. All I know is that Bethany Shriver has managed to pull out a whole shot in that World Champions jersey. Freya Chalice in there in 2, Emily Hutt in 3, Sienna Harvey going well in 4, Elsa Rendleton in 5, and Taya Gaynor in 6. But look who's out front and in control, in and out the final corner, smooth as you like. It's going to be Bethany Shriver taking it to the line. Shriver takes it, Chalice in 2, Emily Hutt in 3.
Okay, here with Beth Shriver, winner of today's championship women, the first time off the 8 metre hill, racing with some of the younger ones as well, under 23 and the juniors. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's good. It's great to see the young guns coming through. Some fast racing today, some good battles. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
First one, what happened there?
But I just completely forgot how to start. I honestly don't even know what happened. They can't all be good, so made my way back, fought through back to third, and I still enjoyed the lap, so yeah, can't complain.
Yeah, well, third straight was pretty rapid. Anyway, I know you've got an appointment with something, so well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Here we go, Superclass men heading down the hill. Kai White in the middle, Ross Cullen right there next to him, Cullen on the inside as they head into the turn. Oh, looks like Kai White's got the whole shot. Quillen all on his back wheel. Matthew Hutt in that 4th spot. Joel Clark down and Dean Reeves in that first turn. Kai White still holding on to it as Ross Cullen got anything for him. Quillen is all trying to sneak down the inside. Mark Fletcher in there in 5. Looks like Kai White's going to get it. The Prince of Peckham taking it to the line. Takes it. Cullen is it all. 2 and 3, Matthew.
All right, here with the winner of today's elite men's racing as part of round 7 of the national series, Kai White. Bit of a demonstration, a couple of motos there with Ross Cullen. That looked pretty good fun. I think the winner was BMX in Moto 1. But the final, it was all quite serious. How did it go?
Yeah, this final was good. I think just because it's me, Ross and Cullen, it's obviously a lot of pressure on all 3 of us because we all train together, we all race together all the time. But when it's just 3 of us, and obviously there's other riders, but we're at the top of the sport, and trying to get out and race each other is very difficult because everyone wants to beat each other. But yes, I don't know. It's a weird one because we all train together, so I don't want to take anyone out. But at the end of the day, it's racing. So yeah, we just gave it all, and then I came out with a W.
Looked really good. And off to Sarian's, I guess, in a week or so, or in a few days anyway. So that's the last major appointment, I guess, of the year. Is that right?
No, you got Sarians and then Argentina.
As well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you got a weekend in Sarians and then 2 weekends in Argentina. So yeah, a couple more big races and then a little bit of a break and then straight back to it. So looking forward to it. I've had a pretty bad year, but we'll see what happens then.
Yeah, we chatted to you a couple of times this year, and I know you didn't quite get a plan up in Glasgow as well, looking super rapid around the track. So, but of course next year Paris, yeah. Yeah,
next year Paris. See how that goes and see if we can get the W this time.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to BMX Race Hub Day 2, Round 8 of the National Series here in Manchester at the indoor. We're in the bike tent. All the racing's just started for the morning session, and hello. And everyone's actually really happy today, which is great. So yesterday was a real slog. Today's a little bit cooler, and we're expecting a lot of action on track again. So let's go and check it out. Okay, I'm here with Andreas from Royston. So, Andreas, how did yesterday go?
Yesterday went well. I made the quarterfinals.
That's pretty good then. And then what happened?
I got knocked out.
Oh, okay. So today, what are you aiming for? Another level?
I'm aiming for the quarterfinals again and see if I can get through.
All right, cool. And you're wearing your East jersey. Tell us about your club.
My club is not the biggest club, but it's a friendly club.
And what's the name of the club?
Royston Rockets.
Royston Rockets. I know where that is. That's cool, isn't it? Yeah. And the coaches, are they all right?
Yeah, they're very nice.
And what do you think of this track?
This track is not the best, but it's not the worst.
I like it because there's no weather, so we love it in here, although I think there is actually some weather this weekend, isn't there?
Yeah.
All right, and look, good luck, mate.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I'm here with one of yesterday's winners. Oh, hello. Hello. What's your name?
Finlay.
And what happened yesterday?
Okay, first.
And how many times have you won a national before?
None.
So yesterday was your first win?
Yes.
Cool. How does it feel?
Good.
Right, now tell me, what is your favourite part of the track?
Last straight.
The last straight, and why?
Because the first is easy to jump and...
So you like the last straight, and you're on the way home then as well, aren't you? On the way to the finish line.
Yeah.
And how did it feel when you crossed the finish line and there was no one in front of you?
Good.
I was really impressed because, you know why?
Why?
Because the jumps are about 3 times the size of you, aren't they?
Yes.
All right, well done, mate. Really good racing yesterday. Good luck today. Okay, inside line with Rich Eames. Rich, wow, we're obviously at the indoor, the big sort of venue, I suppose, in many ways. Big investment for a few years ago. I think it's 10 or 11 years now. Yeah. We've got the 8 metre and the 5 metre behind us. The 5 is daunting. The 8 is just a really big beast, isn't it? And of course, we've got the junior men, who we talked about a couple of times this year. But I think this is kind of like a culmination, really, of the season for them, racing together here in the indoor as a junior squad.
Yeah, they've certainly put the work in today at Manchester BMX, the indoor BMX centre. It's been so good to watch. You get to watch the likes of Ben Cornish, Taylor Hunt. They've all had success at European level this year, making podiums. Ben Cornish taking a win in Portugal just last weekend. So they've got the opportunity, like you say, to get in here, to race together, to experience what it's like coming off that 8 metre hill, and almost to be a part of the the GB programme. They're going to get a taste of what it's actually like to be in here working every single day.
And it really shows with the elite, actually. You had we've had a demonstration of skills this weekend from Kai, from Ross, and then today as well from Mark Fletcher, actually, as well.
Yeah, Mark looked really, really good. He was getting stuck in there, like he was elbow to elbow with the guys going into the turns and stuff like that. And you seem to forget, I just remember Mark as a young kid riding at Preston, and then suddenly he's coming down that 8 metre hill and he's literally right there in the turns with the big boys. And it must be a boost to their confidence as well. They must just get that little switch that goes off in the head and goes, I can do this. And that's what you need. You need to have the little switch go off and get that belief, and that's what takes you to the next level.
And then the women as well, junior, under 23, and obviously Beth as well in that elite group as Olympic champion and current world champion again, racing together. And it's fantastic because it's a proper race. There's a lot of them, and it's hyper competitive. This jumping, tripling into the into the first corner. I mean, just wow, really.
Yeah, I watched Elsa Rendell-Todd send it in practice yesterday, and she almost like went to the moon. It was just brilliant to watch. She's got that skill, she's got that control. But that championship women group that we've been watching today, you've got Beth, obviously, world Olympic champion. But the thing that's impressed me most has been the little battle that's been going on between Freya Chalice and Emily Hutt. They have literally been nip and tuck the entire time. Freya's not scared to send it, she's not scared to get involved in the turns, and she's certainly not backing down. So me and Lewis were talking about it earlier on, and we kind of already made a prediction that Freya, when she goes junior, she will be world champion. So that's mine and Lewis's prediction as commentators.
I'll join in on that. I think it's brilliant. And of course, the other end, you've got 6 and unders racing around here. The jumps are 3, possibly, well, not the one we're on, but maybe 4 times the size of some of these guys. And they're on the tiny little wheels and really having a good go and carrying some really impressive track speed as well.
Oh yeah, the 6 and unders, like I always say, bringing the thunder, because that's what the 6 and unders do. It's such entertaining racing. You've got the likes of Finlay Thomas in there and Oscar Rutherford as well from Preston BMX Club. Oscar just doesn't seem to care and just wants to send it at every available opportunity. And to watch those kids, like you said, they're getting stuck in, they're on big jumps, and they just don't even blink. They don't even think about it. Maybe it's youth, maybe it's stupidity, I don't know. One or the other, but it's certainly entertaining. And the 600s, they are the future of our sport, and we need to give them as much encouragement as humanly possible. Certainly us as commentators, we try and big them up. We try and make sure that they get their recognition, because once they're stoked, and again, once their parents are stoked on it as well, they'll keep bringing them to racing, and you never know, it might just be the spark that ignites a lifelong BMX passion.
And riding bikes is the best thing ever. So there we go. Inside line with Rich Eames. Wow, what an end to the series. What an end to the season. Okay, well, here with a very winning family, or a couple of bits of it anyway. There's other bits of it as well, isn't there? But with Jared and Alan Hill. I think Alan's won for the gazillionth time, and Jared taking the title this year, the National Series. And tell us about your year, Jared.
Yeah, so it's been a pretty good year. I mean, I've won the Brits and the national title on 20-inch. My Worlds and the Euros didn't go to plan. I got quartered on both bikes on both days at the thing. But it's been all right. I was progressing throughout the season. It's been a good winter, so now on to the next winter and back for next year.
Yeah, for sure. And I think I've watched probably all your races for lots of reasons, with my boy in there as well. But Alan, I don't know how many it is now. I think you probably know though. So how many national titles is this now?
That was 32.
Wow.
That one, yeah, 32 and 25 Brits.
And you're not bored yet?
No, winning's never boring, is it?
Well, just chatting to someone else, a bloke you might have heard of called Carl Evans, and he quite likes riding bikes still. And I said, I can highly recommend that. Putting your feet up now and then's all right, but riding bikes is pretty good. So yeah, and Worlds this year. How many Worlds is that?
I haven't done that many. I did a few before. Started doing a few before we had kids, and then missed a few, and then I've only done the European ones the last 5-6 years. Yeah, could have been better, but yeah, podium's always good. But I was had a bad gate, messed it up, and fought my way through. But yeah.
Yeah, well, it's amazing how many people are at your age, not without being rude about it, at that level, at that world level. It's really incredible, and I think for me that's because we were all riding BMXs when they were brand new in the very, very early 80s, and the skills weirdly don't actually go away, do they? And in fact, the tracks are even more challenging, and what these guys are doing is quite incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. I've just progressed because I haven't stopped. I've progressed as the tracks have progressed. But there's several old school people come back and they're amazed at how tough and technical the tracks are.
Yeah, well, Sarah Jane Nichols is a good example actually this year, and she's stepping up. It's almost like relearning a sport, isn't it? But I mean, the tracks are really challenging. This one's a harsh environment. It's rock hard surface as well. What are you looking forward to next year, Jared? Because obviously you've got a really bright future.
Yeah, so next year I'm planning on going into junior men. So hopefully a good winter on most pro sets, try and get all of those ticked off, will be set for next season. So junior men in the national series, hopefully.
Cool, well good luck with that. There's some really talented 15-year-olds, and it's been great watching you guys, all right? And some older gents as well, so well done guys.
Thank you, cheers.
Your junior men finals, silence for the start please. Junior men, the finalists go. Harrison Bell didn't get the start he wanted. Or Taylor Hunt's case the first jump. That leaves Cornish leading into the turn. Cornish, Tanner, Collis, 1, 2, 3, 4 abreast going across the jump. Charlie Roy's had to pull the plug on it. In and out the corner though, it is Cornish, Tanner and Bell. 1, 2 and 3 fourths, it's in the ring 4. But Ben Cornish looking to pick up where he left off in the European Cup, taking the junior men win. Tanner and Bell are 2.
Okay, I'm here with round 8 of the National Series junior men's winner, Ben Cornish. We were hoping to chat to each other, you know, put some things right and all that, and here we are. So let's see how this goes. How was it on track today?
Yeah, it was very hard. Everyone was very close around the track, but it was good. Good fun racing off the 8 metre. Yes, well, wish I could do it all again now. Yeah.
And a good season. You've had a lot going on this year. European racing. Just give us your highlights of the year.
It's got to be World 5, I reckon. Like that's what everyone works towards as a World Plate. So obviously World 5. A few European round wins, so that was good. And obviously getting national champion. So yeah, it's been a good season.
Yeah, for sure. And it's really good to see you guys on track. I know you ride together a lot. There's a massive level of trust between you all at that speed, especially on the 8 metre here. It's been really good to see that. And I know how on the edge everything is as well. You know, we saw that yesterday in the final, didn't we? So, you know, really well done. And the very best of luck from all of us. I'm sure everyone watching, you know, for all of you guys for the coming season. All right, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
Championship Women Finals. Silence for the start, please. Championship Women Moto number 4. I think Emily Hudd's hit the gate, but one rider who didn't was Bethany Shriver, who's into that first turn first. Shriver in 1, Chalice in 2. Look at Sienna Harvey, absolutely flying in 3. Elsa Rendleton in there in 4. Emily Hudd's trying to work her way back in, but out front in the rainbow jersey, your world and Olympic champion Bethany Shriver in and out the final corner. Freya Chalice has been absolutely on fire this weekend. She's going to take the 2. Sienna for the 3. Emily.
Here, yet again, with Beth Shriver, who won round 8 today's Championship Women. Obviously on the 8 metre, snapping around your heels again. It's pretty cool racing. Tell me about it.
Yeah, no, it's good. Just wanted to put some good laps together. Still got half the season of World Cups to do, so yeah, just kind of ticking over. Wanted to put some smooth laps down, and yeah, like I said yesterday, it's just so good to see the amount of girls coming through. Even in the challenge classes, there's more girls jumping now that we've ever had before. So yeah, it's great to see, and I'm excited for the future.
What struck me today, actually, because the pro line's on the inside, and then you cut back to the challenge line for the second straight. Your berm is about 3 metres wide, and you're going at whatever it is, 60 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, it's quite hard. I think we're better off probably going on the pro section. Quite a lot of people said, oh, why don't you do that? But yeah, I think it's all good part of the challenge. Hopefully we can get some track changes and change it up a bit, but very lucky and grateful for the facility we've got here. Training here day in, day out has helped me a lot. And yeah, I'm very, very grateful for all British cycling does for me and for the future.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And I know, obviously, you're going through the second pro line as well, and I know some of the other girls are stepping up. I can see that happening, and I think it's this next generation that's going to make it happen. So, yeah, good luck for next year. It's a big one, and well done for this year.
Thank you very much.
These are your Superclass men. Silence for the start, please, ladies and gents. Final of the season is the track. White's had a blinder heading for the turn, looking like he's going to wrap up the whole shot. Gilston throws it under. Here comes Isidore back at him out of the corner. It's White, Gilston, Isidore. Hurt's working his way up the inside. Hurt throws it under and comes out in third. Clark's getting involved as well. Gilston is glued to White's back wheel into the turn. In and out. White, Gilston, who's going to get into the line? Looking like White's going to hang on to it. Gilston, Isidore.
Okay, here with round 8 of the National Series Superclass men's winner, Kai White. Kai, good day again?
Yeah, not too bad. Much easier today, less riders, so yeah, relaxing, and then in the final, put it together.
And yeah, I thought it was a demonstration into the second corner, but you said it was a little bit touch and go.
Yeah, that was a bit of a dodgy jump, so we'll forget about that one, but yeah, happens, I guess.
And well done this year, on to Sarian's, and I think as we talked about yesterday, obviously next year's a really big one.
Yeah, next year's a big one, yeah. see how that goes and see what we can do then.
All right, buddy. Well, it's great watching you. We're all right behind you. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Wow. Well, that brings today's racing, the weekend's racing, round 7 and 8 to an end, to a close, but also the series, the national series. We've got the presentation for the national series going on behind us now. Really intense racing today. I think there was actually quite a lot on the line in some of the age categories. Really, harsh environment. It's super hot. Everyone's shattered from 2 days, 3 days in a large shed, very lovely large shed behind us. What a way to end the 2023 National Series. And of course, we can't end without saying thank you very much to our channel sponsors, British Cycling. Really grateful for the support we've had to get this going this year. Crucial BMX, B73Ts, and of course NX Teamwear as well. Really appreciate that support. Look out for some content over the winter. Thanks for everyone's liking and subscribing this year. Carry that on, and we'll hope to see you in 2024.
Remember to like and subscribe to BMX Race Hub.